Hello, everyone. Welcome to the continuation of the 2018 Colorado Rockies Stratomatic Super Advanced replay on the TribeFan 879 YouTube channel. Today is game 110. The Rockies go to Milwaukee to play the Brewers. Today's pitching matchup is Tyler Anderson for the Rockies and Freddy Peralta for the Brewers. And we'll just go ahead and get started. Leading off and playing center field is Charlie Blackmon. Oops. And we'll go ahead and pause the video because I just lost the dice. Okay, I guess this wouldn't be a video if I didn't have the dice roll everywhere. All right. So Charlie Blackmon back in the batter's box. 2-7 against a righty. That's just a bit outside ball 4. Well, Peralta has a 0 hold. Pena is a -3 arms, so yeah, they'll hold him on, but Blackmon will not go anywhere. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu, the second baseman. 1, and that means 1-8, and Blackmon goes to second. That's a 3, so Freddy Peralta, a little pregame jitters here, sends Blackmon to second on the wild pitch. That's a 3, so nothing there. Here's LeMahieu, runner on second. 6-2 fly ball to right. Yelich, a 1-11, he'll get to it. 3, ooh, and a 3 and a 15. 3-15, and Yelich drops it. In to score is Blackmon, E9. And into second is LeMahieu with a 2-base error. Oh, E3 and a 15 is a 2-base error. Unbelievable. All right, they will not hold LeMahieu on. 1-0 Rockies. Oops, and here's Nolan Arenado. For 8, swing and a miss, strike 3. And boy, let me tell you, that right-handed side for Peralta is nasty. Must be a right-handed specialist out of the pen. All right, here's Carlos Gonzalez. Nothing on that D20. 6-7 lefty. Down the third baseline, base hit. In from third is LeMahieu, and in with the stand-up double is Carlos Gonzalez, and it is 2-0 Rockies. Yeah, the left-handed side of the card is much better for Peralta than it is the right-hand side. So here's Trevor Story, the shortstop. Nothing there. 5-7, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down, and here's Gerardo Parra, the left fielder. That is a 3 as well, so 3-5. Ground ball in the hole. Scope up with it. Throws the first, and it's in time, and that'll retire the side, but the Rockies get 2. Thanks to some poor fielding. And going to the bottom half of the first, it's the Rockies 2 and the Brewers coming to bat. All right, leading off and playing center field for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. 3-8 against the lefty, ground ball to short. Story on to first, 1 down. And here is Christian Yelich, who had the costly error in the top half. 3-2, lefty base hit past Arenado and into left field, and they will hold him on. Let's see, -1, -3. Not going to take the bat out of Aguilar's hand. That will definitely hold him on. Here's Jesus Aguilar. 2-6, lefty, and patient is Aguilar. Ball 4. And the Brewers have runners at first and second. Here's Jonathan Scope. I believe this is just after he got traded to the Brewers. This is, by the way, August 4th in real life. So, and here's the pitch to Scope. 3-6, ground ball back to the mound. On to second for 1. The relay is not in time. Yelich moves to third, and the Brewers have runners on the corners, but there are 2 outs for Ryan Braun, the left fielder. And 2 will mean only the balk roll. Oh, balk of 4. And that's a 9, and Anderson now is set. 3-2 lefty fly ball deep center field. Back on it is Blackman. Runs it down. And that'll retire the side. The Brewers strand 2, and after 1 complete, it's the Rockies 2. The Brewers nothing. All right, here's Ian Desmond. Oops. Okay. All right, playing first base today. 2-5, just a smidge high. Ball 4, and that's the second walk of the day for Peralta. He walked the leadoff man, lead off the game, and here's Chris Iannetta, the catcher. All right. Oops. 5-2 righty ground ball to Hernan Perez, over to Scope, on to Aguilar, double play. So hot smash, but right to Hernan Perez, and they turn the double play. And here's Tyler Anderson, 2 outs, nobody on. 2-9 against the righty, swinging a miss, strike 3, so that'll retire the side. Go to the bottom half of the second, 2-0 Rockies. And here is Travis Shaw playing third base today. 4-6 lefty, and that's hit in the gap, and Blackman cuts the ball off and holds Shaw to a single. 1-6 would have been a double, but that's a 7. And do they hold on to Shaw? No, they don't. It's 20. 3-9 lefty, swinging a miss, strike 3 for Hernan Perez. And here's Manny Pena, the catcher. And that's a 1, so 1-11, and Shaw goes to second. Oh, nice stop by Iannetta with the 15, so here's the pitch to Pena. 4-6 righty, and that's a 5, and Blackman's not going to get this one. Well, neither is Gerardo Parra. Shaw not being held on. 14, Parra's a Blackman's a +1. So 1-15. They're going to send him. The throw to the plate is not in time. That's a 13. So scoring from from first is Shaw on his giddy up. And the Brewers have cut the deficit in half. And here is Peralta hitting. He's the weak right-handed hitter using pitcher hitting card number 1. And 5-10 ground ball to short. Story will get to it with an 8. And 14 and a 6. Okay, it's a good play. Runner on second for a G1. It's hit to the... So that's a right. So that'd be if it's... All right, so they'll just get the sure out. Going to third is Pena, but there are 2 outs. We go back to the top of the order. Lorenzo Cain grounded out his first time up. All right, here's Anderson. Nope. 3-8 lefty ground ball to short. Boy, you seem to like that one. And Story over to first, and that'll retire the side. And the Brewers do cut the deficit to 2-1. And Peralta will go back to the top of the lineup. Charlie Blackman walked and scored his first time up. 6-9 lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's DJ LeMahieu. 6-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Nolan Arenado. 5-4 to center field. That's Kane. 1 and a 14 is fine. 7 and a 8. That should be fine as well. It is. And that will retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 inning for the Brewers here in the third. Or for the Rockies in the third, I should say. And that'll bring up Yelich, Aguilar, and Scope. Yelich singled his first time up. 4-5 lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Aguilar. Walked his first time up. 5-10 to the shortstop, Story. Ooh, 14 and a 13. Nope. Good play by Story. Throws to Desmond, 2 down. And here is Jonathan Scope. 4-12. And let's see. As a right-handed hitter, that's 1 to 10. That's a 17. So that's going to be warning track power. And that'll retire the side. 3 complete. 2-1 Rockies. All right. There's Carlos Gonzalez. Doubled his first time up. Oh, fly ball left field, just got under it. That lovely 2 column, and only the 7 and the 2 miss. 1 down. Here's Trevor Story. 3-7 ground ball to short. Perez over to Aguilar, 2 down. And here's Gerardo Parra. 2-7, and once again, that 2 column finding that, that out there. Fly ball center field, but right there is Kane. Retire the side. Bottom of the 4th, 2-1 Rockies. All right, here's Ryan Braun. 1-3 lefty. That's a 5. Great diving stomp by Story. And that's 1 down. Wow. And here's Travis Shaw. 5-9 against the lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And here is Hernan Perez. Struck out his first time up. 3-7 against the lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So second strikeout of the day for Perez. And that will retire the side. 4 complete. 2-1 Rockies. And bottom third of the order for the Rockies, Desmond, Iannetta, and Anderson. And Desmond, 5-6, patient, draws a second walk. And 0, -3, -5. They will hold him on, but Desmond will not go anywhere. Here's Iannetta, grounded into a double play his first time up. 1-8, and guess what? He does it again. Smash right to Perez, the Scope to Aguilar, and just deja vu all over again. All right, here's Anderson. 3-5, swing and a miss, strike 3, and carbon copy of the second inning is the 5th inning. Go to the bottom half, it's still 2-1 Rockies. And leading off and catching is, leading off the bottom half of the 5th, Manny Pena doubled his first time up. 5-8 righty, and that's a fly ball right field. Going back on it is Gonzalez makes the catch. And here's Peralta, grounded out his first time up. Weak righty, so that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Lorenzo Cain. 5-2 righties, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Anderson. We go to the top half of the 6th. Starting to get point of weakness time for both of our pitchers. So first up is Freddy Peralta. He has faced 18 batters in 5 innings. So here's Charlie Blackmon. Whoops. And that is a foul ball. And we will re-roll. 6-5 lefty. That's to the shortstop. Perez is a 422, 4-15. I'll get to that. Ooh, 22 and a 14. Great play by Perez. Gets up, throws, and got him. So Hernan Perez gets the first out. And here's DJ LeMahieu. 1-7 ground ball back to the mound. Peralta underhands it. 2 down. And here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout and a flyout. 4-8. Making another strikeout. So Peralta shuts the Rockies down. That's only 5 in a row, but he has not allowed a hit since only allowed 1 hit so far. And after, that's right, bottom of the 6th, 2-1, still your score. And here's Anderson into his point of weakness inning. 2-9 lefty, swinging a miss, strike 3, and down for the second time is Yelich. And here is Aguilar, 0 for 1 with a walk. 5-7 second base. Oh, great diving stop by LeMahieu. Gets up, throws, and got him. Oh, tremendous play, and only a 1 gets to a 1. So DJ LeMahieu getting a little dirty, but hey, those stains will come out of the uniform. And here's Jonathan Scope, reached on a fielder's choice and flew out. 4-4, that's the Arenado. Oh boy. 15 for Arenado. Yep. The 15 and a 17, that's probably going to go in the dugout. No. 15, 16, and 18 are errors, but 17 is not. And great dig by Desmond, and that'll retire the side. 6 complete here in Milwaukee, and it is 2-1. Yeah, we'll let Peralta keep going, although we may pinch hit for him when his next time in the batting order comes up. All right, here is Peralta to Carlos Gonzalez, RBI double and a flyout. 3-8 and a 6 base hit. So 2 for 3 for Cargo today. They will not hold him on. And here is Trevor Story, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Corey Knebel is loosening in the pen. 3-8, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Gerardo Parra, 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a flyout. 5-4 to center field. 1 and a 12. That'll get the job done. And 7 and a 7. That's fine too. 1 and a 12. That's not. So, second out of the inning as Parra flies out to Kane. And here is Ian Desmond. And we will re-roll. 5-8 second base. That's Scope. 2 and a 10 will take care of it. Now here's the hard part. E53. Oh, that's definitely going to be an error. E53 and a 16, and the throw goes into the dugout. And going up 2 bases is Gonzalez. And now they'll put up the 4 sign to walk Iannetta to force the Rockies' hand. Oops. To load the bases now. Yeah, we're going to leave Anderson in because he's pitching a good game, but you really don't want to. Oh, you know what? They're gonna pinch hit. So Pat Valaika will come into bat. Harrison Musgrave is loosening in earnest as we speak. So the Brewers have forced the Rockies' hand, and Pat Valaika will try to get a 2-out hit. And Peralta is not tired yet because he's only giving up 1 hit. The intentional walk does not count against this point of weakness. So, all right, here's the pitch to Valaika. 1-5, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back for it. Root for your favorite team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right, so I think they're probably going to pull Peralta after this. So either a double switch or something to that effect may happen. Harrison Musgrave is coming into the game. And he will face Braun, Shaw, and Perez. So lefty-righty matchup. And here's the pitch from Musgrave. 4-8, but that's a 15. So easy play for Blackman. Puts it away, 1 down. And here's Travis Shaw. 2-8 lefty, ground ball to second. Mayhew up with it, fires the first, and that's 2 down. And here's Hernan Perez. 4-6, draws a walk. And here's Manny Pena. Perez will be held on. And 11 there. 1-8 lefty, ground ball to short. Goes a long way, and that'll retire the side. And yes, we will do a double switch here. Orlando Arcia will come into the game and play shortstop and bat in the 9th position. So we'll get... Okay, so Perez, the pitcher spot will be in Perez's spot in the 8th spot. Okay. And coming into the game will be Corey Knebel. Okay. And he will face the top of the order, Blackman, LeMahieu, and Arenado. 6-6 lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is DJ LeMahieu. For 11, outside ball 4. And Knebel has, or LeMahieu draws a 1-out walk. Not being held on, here's Nolan Arenado. 6-11. Ripped down the past the first baseline down into right field. LeMahieu hits second, goes to third. Yelich has a 0 arm. They weren't holding him on. 1-15. They're going to send him. The throw to the plate is not in time. And the Rockies get a big insurance run here in the 8th on the Arenado double. And here's Carlos Gonzalez. They have Jacob Barnes loosening in the pen. Not holding on Arenado. And Carlos Gonzalez has had himself a day. 2 for 3 with an RBI, yeah. And 4-7 lefty is a walk. And that'll be all for Knebel. Only gets through a third of an inning. Didn't have it today. And here comes Jacob Barnes. Okay, and here's Barnes against Trevor Story. Nothing on that D20. They are not holding any runners on. 2-9, swing and a miss, strike 3. Boy, Story not having a good day today. 2 down, and here is Gerardo Parra. 1. So 1-17 moves up the runners 1 base, and that's a 14. So goes to the backstop, and everybody moves up 90 feet. And here's another check for a wild pitch here. Oh, chance for, let's see here. Nope. Balk 0, wild pitch 0. So no check there. 1-7. Now, here is the thing with the Omega sign. That means Gerardo Parra is clutch with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Base hit. In to score is Arenado. In to score is Carlos Gonzalez. And the Rockies get 2 more runs. Wow. Good job, Gerardo Parra. See, he's got a couple of those on the right-hand side. And here's Ian Desmond. And the Rockies have blown this open. I won't say blown this open, but added a cushion. It's now 5-1. 6-6 ground ball to short. He'll go the short way, and that will retire the side. The Rockies get 3. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Thinking about what we want to do with Musgrave. Do we want to let him go 2 innings? No, I think we're going to let him only go 1. Brian Shaw is now going to come in. He will pitch the 8th, I hope. And he will face Orlando Arcia, Kane, and Yelich. And here's Shaw, the pitch to Arcia. 5-8 ground ball to second. LeMahieu gets to about anything. And 5 and an 8. Sure-handed LeMahieu on to first. And that's 1 out. And back to the top of the order, and Lorenzo Cain. Three 9 ground ball in the hole. LeMahieu once again showing off that great defense. Gets to it, and that's 2 down. And here's Christian Yelich. 1-5, and that's a 12. And no, it gets off the wall, but it bounces away from Blackman. Into third with a triple is Yelich. Oh, just missed. And here's Jesus Aguilar. Not holding on Yelich at third, I guess. Okay. 6-7. That's a 14 base hit. Run scores. And it's now a 5-2 game on the RBI single by Aguilar. And here's Jonathan Scope. They'll let Shaw pitch, maybe pitch this guy. Jake McGee is loosening in the pen, hoping that they can get out of this inning. 4-7, that's a walk, and no, he cannot. And actually, Braun's got a better home run chance against lefties, so they'll leave Shaw in, even though he's tired. So Braun, yeah, I like the Shaw's chances better than I do McGee's. So, all right, here's the pitch to Brian Braun, the last hitter that 6-6 and no dots. So that is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Shaw does not have any dots on his card. Only has the 5-9, so against the lefties, but not against the righties. So Brian Shaw comes in, palpitates a few hearts, I guess we'll say, but retires the side. The Brewers get 1, but it's 5-2. And Jacob Barnes will come out to start the actually all right, Barnes will come out. He'll might pitch an inning and 2/3 actually. Ryan McMahon is on deck. He will bat for Shaw. Wade Davis is loosening in the pen, since this is a save situation. All right, here's Ionetta. 6-10, fly ball center field. That's Kane. He's there. And, 7 and a 14. No 14, so good play by Kane. And here's Ryan McMahon pinch hitting for the pitcher. And here's the pitch from Barnes to McMahon. For 5, ground ball to short. Perez up with, Garcia. E26. And an 11. 12 would be an error, but not an 11. So Arcia makes the play. And that's 2 down. And here is top of the order, Charlie Blackmon. 2-3, ground ball in the hole. Good play by Scope on to first, and that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Brewers, and in comes Wade Davis to try to close this one out. The Rockies lead 5-2. And he will face Travis Shaw, whose dad Jeff pitched for the Indians. 6-9 against the lefties, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll bring up the pitcher spot, and Mike Moustakas will come in and hit for the pitcher spot. All right, here's Davis against Moustakas. 4-12, back to the mound. 4 and a 16. That's going to be an out, so I'm not sure I even want to roll the rare play. G2 rare play, just in case. Oh, okay, well, let's see if this is scored a 1-3 or something else. Oh, that's the rare play. How do you figure? All right, so those who are wondering, the G2 rare play for the pitcher side is a shot that deflects off the pitcher to, I guess, to him. We'll say to the second baseman, and throws to first, so we'll call it 1-4-3 on the putout. And last chance for the Brewers, Manny Pena. Now they will. No, they'll stick with Pena. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-5, ground ball to short. Story up with it, fires, and that's your ball game. Final score from Miller Park: the Rockies 5 and the Brewers 2. A little bit of time here. All right, so there's one game left on this in this series. I will play that offline. The next series is against the Pirates, I believe. Yes, so I will pick a game. I think I'm going to go Jamison Tyone and Chad Bettis, which looks to be his first start in forever, will be the game that I will play. All right, well, when I get done with this Brewers series, we will continue the Indians' quote-unquote win streak replay. They've lost 3 in a row, spoiler alert. And that will be game 2 against the Atlanta Braves in Atlanta. All right, so until I hear from you guys next time, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button. If you're watching for the first time, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good night, everybody.